Hello, everybody.
I'm being attacked. Where's security?
That is security, I think.
Where is security?
This shit's gonna end up back there.
She
See,
drinks.
I knew it. She drinks.
Well, you know, I'm glad that they're trying to decorate our set. It's one time that they actually have tried to decorate our set.
I'm just saying, hey, maybe Disney will sponsor the show now. Oh, Nicholas, of course, is clapping. Hello, everybody. Welcome to He Said, She Said. We're live back at Urban Moe's.
I don't think you can see that through my hair.
Well, you probably can't. Not really.
I'm just saying.
Our post 4th of July webcast.
Doesn't it feel like it's been 2 weekends?
Yes.
I mean, you got through the weekend and then boom, it was another weekend.
Today felt like the second Monday of the week.
God, my boobs are drinking.
They're ginormous.
They are kind of huge.
Are they the special ones?
No, they're the same ones as always.
Oh, the fan is blowing my napkin away. So tell me how you spent your 4th of July.
I went over to Coronado. That's, you know, it's very patriotic and lovely.
And you enjoyed some cocktail beverages?
We do sangria on, you know, which makes sense. For the 4th, you drink, you know, Mexican wine.
Mexican wine.
Well, considering we took California from the Mexicans.
Exactly. This would be Mexifornia.
Just saying.
Well, you had a good time. You
but
watched
yet
the
the
parade.
Indians are making all the money, so I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
You watched the parade over there?
I watched very, very, very little bit of the parade.
Very little.
It was kind of, I wasn't into it.
Yes.
And it was kind of cold.
Well, the stupid weather yesterday, that was just
I mean, it was
dumb.
like freezing.
And then today, the weather, it didn't even start getting nice
until I
until
started putting on makeup.
Yeah, 2 o'clock this afternoon. It was so weird.
Yeah, it's like, oh, look, Ophelia's going to put on makeup now. Let's heat up.
Get hot, right? Let's make sure that it is very, very...
Look, she's coming back with a clapper now.
I know. God. Just what we need. Sound effects, even.
Yeah. I love your show. Your show is so much fun.
Oh, my God.
She must have got dumped again.
Uh-oh.
Whenever she gets dumped, she needs extra attention.
Well, she's already had several shots today. See? She's already drinking them.
She's drinking 2 shots.
2 shots, and it's not even 5 yet.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so I went to Coronado, and we hung out. It was very fun. We actually had a good time. It was fun. My mom and dad went.
Oh, lovely. I miss your
mom.
mom.
And ate.
Did you enjoy some fireworks?
Oh, where? In San Diego? Well, actually, truth be told, I did. Because, you know, where we were, Coronado wasn't part of the big, the Big Bay bust.
Boom, bust. Right.
So, but it was very funny because normally we can see all of them from, their house. So we had gone upstairs early to, get all situated, get, the fire going because it was cold.
Right, yes, it was. It was fucking raining yesterday.
We started a fire. No, there was just a marine layer. And I was fine. And Preston is the lifeguard over there who came over. So he actually had several rescues yesterday. And so he was telling us about the drunk rescues. And then all of a sudden, we hear, boom, boom, boom. And so we're like, oh. And so we jumped up and got to see the 9 seconds of fireworks.
Right.
And then we're like sitting there and we're like, oh. I go, if that's like, the what do you call it? The entree, or no, the appetizer, the teaser.
The teaser.
It's going to be an awesome fireworks show. You know what I'm saying? And then about that time, then Coronado started.
Okay.
So I got to see Coronado's fireworks, which were spectacular this year. And then from the house, we could see down, to Imperial Beach.
For theirs.
They have theirs too.
Got
it. So I got to see theirs as well. But what's very interesting when we talk about fireworks? Coronado, and I'm not, I'm not 99% positive of this, but I'm pretty, whatever. But Coronado paid for Imperial Beach's fireworks this year. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I love that.
So, but why do you love that?
I don't know. I just do.
See, I think it's kind of funny because, I'm sitting there, when I heard that, I'm like, well, that's kind of rude.
Perhaps Coronado should pay for San Diego's fireworks, and we could have some.
Well, it had nothing to do with the paying.
I know.
We'll talk about the paying in a second. But I think that what it was is that Coronado didn't want the IB folk
coming up there.
to come in. They didn't want the riffraff up on the island.
That's so mean. I like the people in Imperial.
Oh my God, I love them. They're good sacks.
Yeah.
Good sacks.
Right.
But
I love that little bar they have down there.
The Plank.
Yeah, the Plank.
Mm-hmm.
Christopher and I, when we first moved to San Diego, that's where we lived.
And I love the Plank. I go there. I go to a lot of straight bars.
Right. Well, that was our hangout. That's where Christopher and I hung
Plank.
out. We loved the Plank too.
They used to have really good food.
And they used to have like the little acoustic live jam bands that used to come in there all the time.
Yeah.
And what's really interesting is like some big name people used to come and play there. They had Jack Johnson play there one time, like just fucking, when nobody knew him.
Well, and the Plank is so, they don't advertise, they do nothing, and it's really good.
It's a little shit hole in the wall.
I do think that's another rumor, but I'm pretty sure that's to be true, that the owner of the Plank is gay. I've heard.
Well,
and that he doesn't, but he doesn't. That's why everyone's welcome at his bar. And,
right.
He's very, welcoming. So
exactly.
I don't know if that's true or not true. Even if they're straight and they do that, they are very accommodating, and they don't put up with no shit from nobody.
No, they sure don't.
No, they do not. But I love it.
Right. They tell everybody, you go across the street to the American Legion. If that's what you
everyone
want.
will get along, or you will not be in our bar.
Exactly.
So it's very fun.
Well, it was funny yesterday when we had the big bus boom. I saw Doug Lathrop this morning. Doug in the wheelchair.
We were texting
exactly.
last night.
He said, well, I wasn't able, of course, to see the fireworks from anywhere, so I was waiting to see them online, and I go on Facebook, and he's like, the first thing that I saw was Ophelia's status update.
Yeah.
Where the hell are the fireworks?
I'm like, I think someone just pre-ejaculated. That's what I put on Facebook.
Yeah.
And then because at mine Facebook, I figured out now how to go to both, so it goes to Twitter too.
Right.
And then Diva Barbarella, she instantly, pre-ejaculation.
Right. Because it was a big wah-wah.
Well, yes and no. The 15 seconds or whatever that was.
It was great.
Was spectacular.
Yeah.
I mean, it really was.
Very contained.
Yeah, I mean, really, really spectacular. But, after that. But what I think is kind of shocking is that cost $400,000 to put on. Now, this is the part that kind of amazes me. Makes me think that there might be a little lawsuit going on because it was a private company, that the city's all paid for that, and it was $400,000 was the cost of it.
All combined, not just that one.
That I'm not totally sure of,
okay.
but I know that they got paid $400,000 to do the big boom fireworks show, which was going to be five barges.
Yes, 5 different locations. Okay.
Right. So now from that, I don't know who pays for it. I don't know, like, San Diego paid for it, but it was all within San Diego city limits. So it was like the Embarcadero, and so I mean, I think that it all pretty much was. I think it could have all been San Diego that paid for it.
Right.
The $400,000 or whatever. Which is kind of pricey, but whatever.
Well, yeah.
but what they were also reporting is that only 125,000 of that is actually the fireworks. So that means that they're paying 375,000.
275,000.
If it's 400 minus 125, oh yeah, 275. Yeah, to put them on.
It's a lot of labor.
I'm clearly in the wrong business.
Seriously.
Because even if you take away the rental, I don't even know what you would do. That's $200,000 a year for one night, and you fucked it up. Right? You know what I'm saying? For $200,000, you might want to get it right.
Right. For 15 seconds. Fucking
so they're saying, So they're saying now that they're going to do another fireworks show, that they're going to make good on it. I'm like, I think not. I think pay back some money, because what are you going to do? I mean, is everyone going to reenact their 4th of July?
Yeah. Let's have 4th of July 2.0 on August whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
It's ridiculous.
You get 1 day, bitches. That's it.
Yeah, but Coronado was beautiful. Coronado had beautiful fireworks, and Imperial Beach or Chula Vista had beautiful fireworks. I saw those too.
Well, I was already at home, passed out from my day.
Well, hold on, surprise.
Well, duh. And Donald was in the shower, of course, getting ready to go to the Eagle, his favorite place.
Right.
And he thought that he heard the explosion, the boom.
Right.
And he thought that I had turned on the TV to a loud channel, so he comes running out of the shower. Wet, dripping wet, practically naked. Windows
Ew.
all open, everything. He's all, turn that shit down. And I wake up and I'm on the sofa. I'm like, what? Turn what down? What's going on? TV wasn't even on. I'm in the dark. And so he was trying to figure out what the hell's going on? What the hell's going on? That's when we turned on the TV and saw, oh, oops.
Yeah, it was very funny because
loud.
people just stood there. And they're like, you could watch everyone. They're like, is this gonna start? And I'm like, I think someone.
Well, the greatest thing now is there are several photographers that did get some actually really cool pictures, especially because all the overcast and everything looked
beautiful.
really, really cool.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
It really was beautiful.
But those people that were standing like on rooftops on some of the high rises downtown,
yeah.
well, there are all these photos of like memes now. The memes are going around and they're putting in their own like cats and the spray, the pepper spray dude.
And it was funny.
So yeah, there's memes going around everywhere. And that shit made international news.
Yeah. Well, somebody, I don't know what channel was, they were comparing it to the stock market.
Well, at $400,000.
I was like, whatever. But the worst part was of that is, it was very kind of anticlimactic. It was like a really bad date. You know what I'm saying?
And a Wednesday.
But then you had to get in the crowd of people to get home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're disappointed and then you're upset because you have to get amongst the 500,000 people to try to get home because everyone was standing around for nothing.
For nothing, right.
But I had a fabulous time, so it didn't matter.
And
I wasn't in traffic, so we hung out and had coffee sat by the fireplace. I got to sit next to Preston, the Coronado lifeguard.
Preston. Every time you say Preston, that sounds like a porn name.
He's so sweet, though. He is so sweet. I mean, he's very young, but he's one of the little, I don't want to say little kids, but he's one of the younger group that I hang out with in Coronado, none of which were around. So it was only, I'm sorry, but my eye is really watering. Preston is the only one that,
Is it someone's son or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so he was the only one. And I'm like, where are the kids? I really miss the kids because, there were no kids around, but it was fun. What'd you do?
I went to a pool party yesterday. Of course, there was like lame weather for a pool party.
Right.
But nonetheless, we were all there. It was fun.
Did people get in the pool?
Yeah, we did. All get in the pool and in the hot tub, and they had heated it up. It was really, really hot in the hot tub over at Kevin's house. And by the way, I did see Todd. Todd was there. Todd Gloria. He said to say hello.
I need to call him.
As did Sean
I was
Travers.
very sad about his Todd Gloria's grandfather.
Yeah.
Very, very sad.
Yes.
So yeah.
Well, but he was there in good spirits. We were all having fun.
Did he get in the pool?
No, he did not. But he was there for quite a while.
Was he wearing a bathing suit?
No, he wasn't.
What was he wearing?
He was wearing a cute little plaid button-up and some shorts.
Todd was wearing shorts?
Todd was wearing shorts, yes. Everybody was wearing shorts yesterday. At that
really?
Mm-hmm. And there were quite a few little porn star / trainer hotnesses that were there, serving liquor to everybody.
I don't pay attention to stuff. Sean Travers came to see me on Monday night. He's so sweet.
Yes. Well, that's actually what he said. He said, I love Ophelia. I'm going to have to hang out with her more often. And I was like, all right, girl. Mm-hmm. Good for you.
He actually texted me. He was very sweet.
He did say.
Speaking of text, you know who texted me this week?
Oh, my God. Everybody's contacting
Jay Turner.
you.
I don't know what's happening.
Did he text you to ask you to go out and do something with him?
No, he didn't.
We're getting there then.
No, he didn't text me.
No, he didn't.
No, he wanted to know what I was doing.
Oh.
And he texted me he sent me a photo from Monday night. Because Monday night, I may or may not have, I drank.
Oh, shit. So she's coming back. We do love her,
It
by
was
the way.
a holiday weekend.
Okay.
I tried out of, there was somebody there that I'd not seen for a very long time. They don't live here, and they're like, oh, Ophelia, do a shot with us. I'm like, I'm not drinking for 3 months in California. I don't know if I can.
Right.
And he's like, it will be maybe another year before, like really one shot. I'm like, all right, fine. One shot.
Turns into...
So I had one shot, and then Kurt Cunningham was there. And Kurt Cunningham's like, oh, you never do a shot with me. And then a friend, this other friend of mine, Andrew, was there. He'd just broken up with his boyfriend, and he's like, oh, a shot would be good. I'm like, all right, I'll do one more shot out of the kindness of my heart. Mm-hmm. So I did that. Well, and then
it just
downhill.
I know. Then that's when the pictures come out and you're pouring shots for everybody.
So many shots going around.
Ophelia and her shots. Good
oh
Lord.
My God. So there were some photos taken from Monday night that were,
Right. Those photos that I have taken of you in the past often, which you prefer that I do not post anywhere.
People push me.
Were you doing...
Into naughty positions.
That's what I was just going to ask. It must be a position thing.
They push me. I just try to sit there and do the show.
It's peer pressure. Peer pressure.
Yes. So Jay sent me photos of that. Questioning me.
Questioning you. What the hell's going on?
So
I believe Donald was there.
So I promptly returned a photo.
Of him doing what?
Of you two, actually.
Oh, Lord. Got it.
Yes.
Good to know. Oh, Lord.
And then the conversation kind of slowly ended.
Right? So then he didn't
Actually,
ask you.
I don't even think it was slow. I just think it was done. It was kind of like the fireworks.
You're all, was that all? Was that all you wanted?
I'm like, hello, are you there? Yes, what are you doing? That was it. I'm like, okay.
Oh my God. Well, we need to take a break. So we'll take a break and we'll be right back.
Fine.
We are back.
I did not put on lipstick during my commercial break.
Well, your lips do look pretty amazing though. And your boobs look big and you look all skinny twinkalicious. Because you're wearing this...
So what did you do over the weekend?
Tight little...
Because you didn't go to... So yesterday you went to that pool party, got drunk, and
did
passed
go to
out
the pool
early.
party. Mm-hmm. Well, it was a great pool party. I loved going to the pool party. There was a lot of people there. I got to see all the people and chat. And we talked politics, and then we talked hot guys.
See, that's why I don't go to those fucking things.
Well, I mean, it's drunk politics.
I went to a pool party a couple weeks ago. However, they forgot to inform me while I was, like in the invitation, or maybe I just didn't read it. Bathing suits were not needed for this pool party.
Of course, I love those. You don't so much. Well, you could go and
I did.
You could go and watch.
I did a U-turn right at the door. You turned right back to my car.
Well, that's when you just go and watch. I mean,
no. Because then you look like one of those people.
One of those people.
No, I left.
Well, this past weekend was, we're in the season of pool parties. So this past weekend was another pool party.
Wasn't it Todd and...
It was Todd and Bruno's pool party. And their fucking house is so amazing.
Right.
That the house is incredible. And I got to see a guy running around in his little teeny tiny Aussie bum thing with a boner like the whole time. And it was a pretty big boner. And Todd and Bruno put out some pretty fucking amazing tacos.
Food, yeah.
You would have loved that.
What did I do? That was Saturday, right?
It was Saturday. Yeah.
Oh, someone's all trying to yell at me. I don't know what he's saying. What did I do?
I will tell you. Oh, he texted you to see if you were going to try to.
He's trying to. No, that is not true. You need to reread your text because I asked what you were doing. He asked me what I was doing, and I went. Yeah, I went to Lakeside.
You went to Lakeside to see Luna.
And I went to the SWAT meet with my mom this weekend.
I love your mom.
We had a fabulous time.
I miss executive producer MJ.
So my mom. I don't know if I talked about this or not. You know, she begged and begged and begged to be friends with me on Facebook. And I kept saying no.
Right. No, I don't do that.
Forever. And then she kept trying to...
You did not, did you?
Not what?
Did you friend her on Facebook?
Well, yeah, because she tried to be sneaky about it. So she tried... So eventually, you know, because you know how I accept friends. Yes. You know what I'm saying? And usually I'll do a no, just because. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say yes to everyone. I don't want to be known as the yes girl.
The yes girl.
So.
Well, it's the Ophelia one where you're yes.
Yeah.
On your other one, you're a little more selective.
Yeah, that one is like... But I was looking at it the other day, I'm like, how do I have this many friends on here? So I need to clean house on that one, because I think some people snuck in. But so my mom was friends with Ophelia on Facebook. And when I found out, I'm like, I'm going to deny you. And she's like, no, and, you know. Well, because I did deny her, and she made a big thing. She goes, oh, no, you accepted me, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, fine, well, you know, if you're going to be friends, then, you know, there are rules. You know, like, you can't comment when people are rude because they could be joking. I mean,
right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not like, you know. And you can't take everything that, you know, you see and that you read on there. I mean, you've got to take everything on with a grain of salt and yada. Well, I don't know who, because I'm not quite sure, but I guess on one of the posts, somebody said something rude, or what she
thought was rude.
Rude. And then she responded.
Oh, shit. Did you get a text from someone saying, who's this MJ Top person?
After they responded back, which said piss her off because they were joking.
Right.
The whole thing, but she didn't know that they were joking. So then I had to delete all of those because it was, you know, becoming quite the...
And you call her back and you're like, no,
I'm like,
you've got to
go. We talked about this. She goes, well, I'm not going to just read and let people say stuff about you like that. I'm like, no. So she is no longer a friend.
Well, yeah. I have, my mother has tried to do the same thing to me, and I'm like, nope, you can be friends on, or you can like that page, but I will not friend you on my page. There's no way.
Yeah, no.
No way in hell. But I will tell you that one of my favorite commenters of all time, besides, of course, Jay Turner, on my posts is your sister. Wanda is the best.
Well, because she drinks.
Yes. And I was just going to say, because she only comments at like fucking 2 a.m. in the morning. Right. Which for her is like 4 or 5
a.m. Yeah, I know.
And you know she's had a few cocktails and she goes off and every other word is a cuss word. And I love it when she comments. She's the best commenter. Best.
Yeah, she doesn't comment on mine.
Yeah, she probably has learned her lesson too.
It's called delete.
Delete. Oh, Lord.
Delete.
We're gearing up for some big events like ComicCon coming into town.
I know. So you know what I'm thinking about doing again this year, which I did last year and the year before that, actually.
What?
I rent my sofa.
Oh, yeah, on that sofa thing.
Yeah, it's on the sofa crashers.
The sofa crashers. Oh, 5 o'clock shots. Holla, we got ours. Cheers.
That's why I never do 5 o'clock shots.
Yep.
It's always the cheap, nasty stuff.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
That tasted like suntan lotion or something.
It was Malibu and something. Ooh, whatever. So I think that might be a good idea. We have.
Wait, what?
The whole sofa renter thing, or rent out your house.
Oh yeah, rent out your sofa. You just rent out. It's called sofacrashers.com.
Right, couch crashers or something.
Yeah, something like that. Right.
Well, we have a spare room at our place.
Rent it out.
I'm totally going to.
Yeah.
We could pay our rent in one weekend.
Yeah, I loved it. I've done it twice, and both times, I saw them when they showed up.
Right.
They gave me some money. I gave them a key.
I want to have somebody who's like a full-on fucking Trekkie or Star Wars junkie.
You don't see them. So I mean, it
I
doesn't
want
matter.
those people.
See what happens is because they just go, and that's why they're renting your sofa because they don't want to spend any money except for on their cosmic stuff. Right. and so they go and they're gone all day, every day at the ComicCon. You know, you hear them.
Right.
That's it.
And then at night they go to the parties.
Yeah.
And then they like crash at 2 o'clock to sleep, and then they're up at the ass crack.
Yeah.
See, I totally want to do it. I want to do it. But I have so many friends coming into town for ComicCon this year.
Well, don't let them don't just be giving up the room. Rent it out.
No, I am not. But what I have said is, I'm gonna be at Moe's on Thursday. So if you want to come and like hang out, you can come and hang out. Okay, so there's at least 5 or 6 of them, and some of them are like freaky, freak.
Oh, but then don't invite those.
Well, I want them to come in like costume, so I can see what the hell it is that they're wearing at Comic-Con. Because some of them dress up like Marvel.
Would you have sex with someone dressed up like that?
Yeah, I totally would. Remember, we had this conversation. Remember the whole furries? Like,
yes, that's gross too.
That's gross.
Because you would do that. No.
I totally would. I would have sex like that. I mean, it doesn't turn me on, but hey, if it gets you off.
Well, what if they wanted you to, what? Would you want to be wearing the furry costume, or would you have sex with the furry costume?
I would try. I don't know that I would be all, like, able to get into it. But if they wanted to wear the furry costume and wanted me to fuck
So you would fuck a furry costume person? For
sure.
But you wouldn't wear the furry costume and let them do you?
Probably not. I would try it, but no. I don't think I'd be able to get into it. Now, if it was, skin-tight latex or something like that, that's a different story. I could probably get into that.
So, would you do what about like a superhero thing? Not just a furry, like the superhero. Like
if they were dressed up as Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so.
Or the Green Lantern guy, or the Joker, or Batman.
I could do that, probably. I could do that, too.
Or the Joker.
I could do that, yeah. What, you don't get into that whole fetish thing?
No.
Well, what fetish are you okay with?
You leaving.
You leaving. So, like, if he said, I know we've talked about this too, but I can't remember if you were like into it or not. But if he came over and said, I want to have sex with you, but I'm going to be wearing a bra and panties.
Oh, I'd say, well, then you need to call somebody else and have sex.
So you would not get into that?
Nope.
If they wanted to be in full drag, you'd be like, no.
No.
No. So you want them to be just like normal. What if they wanted to wear like a mask?
Well, it depends on what the mask is.
So if it was a Darth Vader mask?
Well, it depends on what their body looks like.
On what the body looks like. Oh, God. See? This has got all this stipulations.
I mean, if they had a really hot body and a nuts hot face, a mask would be good.
Sure, see? That's
you know
what I'm
saying.
I don't want to fucking see your face, so... But you got a tight-ass body. Okay, how about if what if they wanted you to like dress up as some female something, like not necessarily a superhero, but we'll say like, I don't know, a nurse or a maid or something.
That'd be a no.
That'd be a no?
No, because a nurse means I'm going to clean up after you, and that ain't going to happen. What a maid means I'm going to clean up after you, too.
No.
That ain't going to happen.
I was getting ready to say something else, but I won't say.
I'll dress up as your mama.
What if they said...
How about a prison what?
A businesswoman.
Oh, no, that's too stuffy.
That's too stuffy. That's too tight.
Yeah.
I kept bending over like that. What if they were to say, if you will dress up like Wonder Woman and let me come over and have sex with you, I will donate $1,000 to a homeless charity.
I would say not enough.
Not enough. Right. What if they wanted to donate $1,000 to you?
Not enough.
Not enough. I have this fabulous Hermes bag I want to bring over to you.
I can get $1,000 and not wear a Wonder Woman outfit.
Right. I don't even have to dress up as Ophelia.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now we know your limits.
That's all I'm saying.
Do you go to the Eagle?
Not too terribly often. You know, they don't have air conditioning in there.
No,
it's
they sure
very
don't.
hot, and it has smells. It's very manly smelling.
Yes.
And I think maybe I can readjust later, but since I quit smoking, my sense of smell is so whacked. There are like some days that I can smell everything and I find everything repulsive, and then there's other days that I smell and everything. So I don't know. So smells, I've got to be really careful for smells right now.
They had their, last night, which was, of course, 4th of July.
Yes.
Their weekly puppy party that, of course, Donald loves to go to the Eagle. And I always love it when we talk about Donald because he's like, oh my God, did you talk about me on the show? And I'm like, yes, of course. And he says he doesn't like it, but he totally secretly does.
I know.
So he went to the puppy party last night.
Right.
And he said there was a lot of barking and a lot of yapping, and they wear collars and leashes.
No.
And they
No. I mean, that's cool, fabulous for some people. I don't even let my dogs bark. I'm not going to listen to people bark.
Okay, well, it gets better. So they had these kennels, like crates.
Oh, I like kennels.
And they put paper down in there, so they let the people go in there and like do their business in the little crate in the kennel.
No.
And then they put little dog bowls out.
No.
So
I mean, that is fine for somebody. No.
Not going. Donald said it was fascinating.
I'm sure it was. Well, years ago, I'll never forget, years and years ago, I went up to a fetish party. I think I might have talked about this before, a fetish party up in LA with some friends, a couple. And they were a straight couple, actually. That were very much into the fetish, lifestyle.
Did they have a particular fetish they liked, or?
I think they had several fetishes.
Okay.
And I had long heard about this fetish ball thing that they do up in LA, and it's very exclusive to get into. It's very expensive to get into.
It's very expensive, that's for sure.
And you don't, you cannot just go. I mean, you have to
be a fetish.
You have to be a fetish. You've got to be invited. You have to be in fetish. You have to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I mean, it's quite the ordeal.
What did you go as?
I went in drag, but
okay.
I wore this. Well, I was much skinnier, but I mean, I wore this like kind of this latex cutout dress. It was an amazing outfit, but and I had a great time. I mean, but I really, there were just some things that I was just like, I don't have a problem with it, but I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was sitting there and hanging from the ceiling were people that like to be suspended, and they were just suspended like by fish hooks in their shoulder blades, and they were just like hovering kind of over you and turning around.
And you look up and you're like, oh.
I can't eat when somebody is hovering over me you know what I'm saying? Like,
so is there actually food?
Oh yeah, there was food. I mean, oh yeah.
Oh really?
Oh yeah. It was a big, I mean, it was kind of a ball, kind of a thing. It was fascinating. I loved it. I didn't understand a lot of it, and I don't understand a lot of it, but
it's fascinating, and that's
it is
basically what Donald says about all of those evenings at the Eagle, is that they're fascinating. I can understand some of them, but like that one, I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't either.
Try as much as I can, but people say the same thing, I guess, about tattoos.
About tattoos, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and they say the same thing about drag, so whatever.
Hey, whatever floats your boat. To each their own.
That's what I say.
Is there anything in the news that's been happening that you would like to
I haven't even watched the news.
Well, are you still having issues with your antenna thingy not doing the reception the way it's supposed to?
No, I get the reception. I just I have a problem with this thing that won't record. But that's it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
but I haven't really been home that much even to watch television.
Well, it is summer, and we all have many things that we're doing.
Well, and I think that was part of it before, is I was never really home to watch TV, so I don't really miss anything. Not that anyone cares, but I got a new barbecue this weekend. Because I barbecue a lot. And a couple years ago, I got one of this big barbecue, which I didn't think was very big at the store. You know what I'm saying?
Eyes are bigger than your actual space.
But, my backyard is as wide as this. I mean, it's a very small backyard. So I got this big old barbecue, and I put it in. It was like, welcome to my barbecue. And, it was...
I'll stand up here and do my barbecue in the house. Yeah.
But I've had it for, and I barbecue a lot. I mean, probably... Well, I probably barbecue more than I cook inside.
So a couple times a week.
Easily 5-6 times a week. Easily. And all sorts of times. Like, I will go out there and do lunch on it. I will, I've been known to do, stuff on it for breakfast. I mean, I barbecue a lot.
Right.
So at the, I told my mom and dad, because their barbecue was crappy, and they have a much larger backyard. I'm like, if you guys buy me a barbecue, a smaller barbecue, I'll give you my barbecue,
Right.
And so, when we were at the swap meet, they had this little barbecue, what I actually been looking for, this little, it's like a patio.
Is it like a little hibachi thing?
No, it's big.
Okay.
I mean, I have a picture of it, but I mean, it's just
like a
single,
gas grill?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're pricey. I mean, that's the other part. They're about $149 in the store. And this guy was selling it for $20. And so my mom's like, oh, I'll get that for you. And I'm like, really? And she goes, yeah. And so she bought that for me, and she goes, all right, now you need to bring the other barbecue over to my house. Now, my barbecue, mind you, when I bought my, it's like a $250 barbecue. I'm like, really? So you want my $250 barbecue for
your
for the $20 barbecue that you got me? She goes, your deal was
we get you one this
I
size.
have to get you a smaller barbecue, and then we get your big one. There you go. I'm like,
your mom is wonderful.
My mom is conniving.
Your mom is wonderful. Well, the greatest thing is we kind of had that similar thing with Donald's parents. They bought a new...
I'm going to see if I can find a picture of it.
Wine refrigerator. And they bought one that was much larger than the one that we had, that we got rid of, that we really wanted. One that just did, like, I think 24 bottles, which is totally good for us.
Yeah, it's like a weekend.
Exactly. Totally a weekend. Well, with me, I do boxes, so bottles just doesn't really matter. But we've been waiting for them to bring down this one that they got rid of because it was smaller, and she keeps saying no because Donald apparently told them that he was going to get them some sort of a grill that they've been wanting in exchange for this wine rack or this wine refrigerator that they got at Costco for, I want to say, maybe $79 or $80.
Right.
And apparently this grill thing that they want is like some $300 monstrosity. And Donald's like, now explain to me how I'm going to buy the $300 grill for you guys to put out on your patio in exchange for the used little $70 wine refrigerator. I'll just go out and buy my own wine refrigerator. So, see, his parents aren't doing it right.
It was not good.
No, it's not good.
Not good at all. But I love my barbecue. I've been barbecuing it on it.
Well, you should barbecue for me.
Well...
you could text producer Jay and me and invite us over and barbecue.
I love my barbecue.
My barbecue. That would be a no. That would be a big, fat no.
I never did say that.
Speaking of the fabulous iPhone, there is a new app now that you can get.
Yes.
Did you hear about that? For San Diego, where you can... oh, how cute is that?
And it's cute, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's
called a patio caddy grill.
Patio caddy grill.
That's what it's called. It's just so cute.
There is a new app on the
iPhone
for San Diego where you can report potholes and street light outages. That is not related to the one that Carl DeMaio did a long time ago. That actually does work, and it goes directly to city planners And so I was thinking about this today when I heard about it. I'm like, oh my God, I bet you Ophelia would love this with all the shit that she has to deal with on her street. Snap, 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 snap. And it goes right to, and guess who responds to you? A councilman. Because Todd Gloria is pushing it. So maybe you should get that little app.
I don't need that app. I have phone numbers.
I have phone numbers. I don't need a fucking app. Fuck that fucking app.
Who needs an app? I have phone numbers. I have a phone. So when we went over to Coronado yesterday, speaking of that, we had pulled up, and the parking was like atrocious over in Coronado. My mom and dad are in my car with me, and my mom, my mom likes to, like everything, she's like, she's very quiet and low key, and total opposite of me, total opposite of me. So I pull up to my friend's house, and they had borrowed a golf cart because one of them was in the parade over Coronado. And I, pulled up, and the golf cart was in the driveway. I'm like, what's the golf cart still doing in the driveway? That's my parking spot. Now, mind you, it's their driveway. You know what I'm saying?
And she said, perhaps what?
And my mom's like, we could just go find another parking spot. And they come out, they're like, all right, well, hold on. They moved cars, because they had cars blocking the driveway. They had to move those cars and another car, and then pull the cart out, and then I, pulled in, and then they had to repark every car. My mom's like, I cannot believe
your mom doesn't realize
that they just moved around everything for you.
How you have people whooped. They are Ophelia whooped. They're pussy whooped.
I thought that was very sweet of them.
Well,
I'm always appreciative.
I'm surprised that your mom didn't say, perhaps you should just go park somewhere else.
Well, she did, of course. That's exactly what she was saying while I was waiting for everyone to move their cars. She goes, we could just go park down the street. I'm like, oh, no, we go. I'll drive you down the street, and you can walk back if you want, but I'm parking in the driveway. Like, you want to walk, I'll drive you down the street, and you could walk back.
I want to know where my fucking car
But I'm parking right there at the driveway.
Oh, my God. I think he's been holding up the sign. We have to take a break again.
Oh, all right, fine.
All right, well, I'll be right back. We're back. Well, your boobs are, come on, let's face it.
I know.
They're almost taller than you are.
I know. It's true. It's so true.
We were talking on the break, which we are going to bring up because the big fabulous outing this week of Anderson Cooper that shocked America.
Was he really outed, or did he just come out?
Yeah, yes, he came out himself. He came out to not Borowitz. What's his name? He was writing an email to Andrew Sullivan for Andrew Sullivan's blog, and that it was kind of very nonchalant about the way that he was like, I'm very happy with myself and proud of who I am, blah, 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 blah. And boom, that was it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he went on some show and was like, I'm gay.
Well, I don't think it is a big deal. I love that. The only reason I even knew that he came out was because, that Hillary text.
Yeah.
Where he texts Hillary and just says, oh, Hillary, I'm gay. And she's like, oh, and
girl,
it's so not news.
So not news.
And that.
Right.
And like everybody had that on their Facebook page. I'm like, oh, Anderson must have come out or something.
Yeah.
I thought it was really interesting. Speaking of that, how it was nonchalant is Neil Patrick Harris. Is that his name? Mm-hmm. Neil Patrick. He did the same thing. He came out the same way, and a lot of people thought that it was because Perez Hilton was going to out him.
Right.
And Perez Hilton was going to try to out him. And his response to that was, I don't know why he's outing. I mean, you really can't out me. I've taken his lover, David, to all of these shows. Everyone knows we're gay. I mean, if you're going to out me because I haven't gone on a TV show and jumped on a couch and said, I'm gay.
Right. So the outing is basically you being a vicious dick.
Yeah.
Versus me just saying, yeah, I'm so not a heterosexual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Tom Cruise is going to get outed soon.
Well, the funniest, let's say.
According to Nicholas.
According to Nicholas, because he was apparently walked in on by Katie getting a massage from David Beckham.
Yeah.
But no, the fantastic. So, of course, the Twittersphere, which I know you keep up on the hashtags and stuff like that.
I don't understand what a hashtag is.
That's the pound sign.
I don't understand what it is.
Okay.
It's meaningless to me.
Meaningless until you get your own Ophelia Says hashtag, and then you'll be following that forever.
I guess, maybe. I don't. But in the meantime, I have no idea what it is.
I have no idea. Everybody was saying that the timing of the two were very curious.
Of what two?
Of Anderson coming out and then the Tom and Katie divorce.
Oh. What, do they think there's going to be Tom Anderson? Well, doesn't, and I don't know this to be true, because obviously, you know, I do spin in a lot of circles. That is one circle I don't spin in.
Right.
Mainly because I'm not in New York, but if I was in New York, I'm sure I would.
Well, and you're not a Scientologist.
No. Well, either is Anderson Cooper, but I do believe that Anderson has many times talked about having a friend, you know, like a very close friend.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't be surprised if he probably has a boyfriend.
Oh, he absolutely does have a boyfriend. His boyfriend is a bartender at a rough trade bar in New York, if you will. A manly hole type bar in New York.
Oh.
And they've been photographed together for years and years and years. And he is amazingly gorgeous. Like a hot motherfucker.
Well, and how do you know, hello.
And, I mean, and they've been together for a while. I mean,
Yeah.
they bought a firehouse together, an old firehouse, and converted it into their home. It's a loft, and it's beautiful.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, fuck, he has a boyfriend, so
Yeah,
it's not like... It's not like Tom, you know, is going to be able to move in on Anderson.
Yeah,
He's already
okay.
taken.
Yeah. I know. And our decorator is back.
Our decorator is back. Oh, Lord.
Hey, did you have a 5 o'clock shot? Because the 5 o'clock, it was awful. You should go find us some.
I think I will. I'm
All
going
right.
to do that right now.
Go find us a shot.
Go find us a shot. Oh, my God.
Go find us a shot. Go in the backyard and find us a shot.
We already know that the pink flamingos are out, which means it's Pride's coming up. We've already talked about ComicCon. We know that Pride's coming. What a hot mess. That's John Brooks. John is amazing. John does all the artwork on
I'm good, thank you.
at all of the restaurants. So
Now they're all screaming at me.
yeah, I know, right?
The 5 o'clock shots have kicked in.
They totally are trying to get our attention. What do you have coming up? You've got a big weekend because you're like doing rodeo stuff this
What
weekend.
am I doing? I don't really. We have the state meeting this weekend,
Right.
which is Saturday, so I'm doing that. And then I have a birthday party up in Alpine I'm going up to.
Alpine even.
Yes. It'll be
That's
very
where
fun.
the big fires were.
Well, they were in Campo, not in Alpine, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, close, right?
Yeah. Kind of close.
Kind of close.
They're in
Ophelia's
the,
like,
they're in the county. Yeah. I did go, speaking of that, I did go see Medea's
oh Lord. The-
Witness Protection
yeah.
movie on last week.
Uh-huh.
I think it was Friday or whatever.
Do you go to the movies often?
Not very often.
Okay, so
Not
this was
too-
the big deal.
Well, it wasn't a big deal, but it was. I mean, yeah.
It wasn't a drive-in.
No, I tried to go. I tried to get to see if it was in the drive-in. It wasn't playing at the drive-in
Okay.
when everyone wanted to go. I went with Joey, producer Joey, and
Leo.
and Luis to go see it. Yeah, it was, I think, the best Medea movie so far. I mean, it was so funny. There were a couple times I literally thought I was going to die from not being able to breathe because I was laughing so
From
hard.
laughing. Awesome.
It was really good. Really good.
No,
And I went to the fair
Well, yeah, we talked about that last week.
twice.
Oh, you've been twice now.
I went twice this weekend. This past weekend.
Oh, good God, girl. Did you get to try the food at all this time?
I did.
Okay.
Did
Well,
you go to the fair?
No, I haven't been yet.
Well, it's done.
Oh, well, then I'm not going.
Yeah, you have to wait till next year.
I have been invited to go to opening day at the races, though.
Oh, yeah, I do go to the races.
And
Do you
apparently
bet?
I have to find a hat.
You do have to wear a hat. I went a couple of years ago as Ophelia, and I wore a big hat.
Oh, yeah, I just want like a little fedora, cute fedora.
Well, if you go in drag, you have to wear a big hat, and it was a big hat.
Did you win the hat
No, I
contest?
didn't even come close.
Because apparently it's a big
It's a
money
big deal.
prize.
Yes, it's a big deal.
So I am kind of looking forward to that. I am going to go with Drew, our friend Drew.
Oh, I love Drew.
Yes. Drew and Dallin.
He's a hottie patati.
He is a hottie patati. Anything else you got going on? You want to plug anything exciting?
No,
No?
I lead a boring life.
You...
I'm very excited about going to the river. sweating.
He's sweating.
I'm going like, you know, as it so happens, because I guess my scheduling conflicting. I'm literally gonna be out there like I think 3 weekends in a row.
Wow. Very excited about that. You and your favorite bar. This weekend I have the big, the annual pool party fundraiser for Stonewall Citizens Patrol. So I know producer Joe or Jay will be there. You will not be there.
No, I will not be there.
I don't know why.
I could stop by.
You could.
I am here. Well, no, because when is it? Saturday?
Saturday.
See, I'm busy.
Yeah,
I'm in a
you're
meeting,
busy.
and then I'm going to go to Alpine.
Yeah, of
Busy.
course. So I'm very
I was
excited
going to
about
say
that.
I would stop by that.
It'll probably be going until late at night, and late at night is when the shenanigans start.
Oh, see, I would be gone before the shenanigans
Yeah,
start.
she doesn't want to go when the shenanigans are there.
I mean, didn't they just elect a board of directors?
They did.
I think they need to be a little careful about their shenanigans.
Well,
Oh.
look at
Sorry
that.
for the interruption, ladies and gentle people.
Ladies and gentle peoples. You
What
know
is this that you brought us?
This is a little concoction.
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 Of my version of a sweet tea drink.
Oh, well, there
And
you
you know,
go.
and I think what we could do is are we done?
Yeah.
Oh, we're done?
You could drink us out.
Yeah, you can drink us out.
I'll drink out.
Yogurt.
I'll drink out. Isn't that refreshing?
That's very nice.
Well, I love you guys, and I love that you guys are here at Urban Mode, 308 University Avenue.
www.mosuniverse.com.
I should have special sauce.
I said
Where you at?
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. We will see you next week.